So, Namaskar, this is me, Neha Goyal from Neha Goyal Dream Reading, and I want to speak about certain stories that I have grown up listening. For example, the story of Sati or the story of Savitri. Just to give a little background to people who probably don't know about these stories or who belong to a different culture. Sati and Savitri, Sati is the wife of Shiva, and Savitri is the wife of her husband. I'm forgetting his name, but the story basically goes upon how they sacrificed their own life for the welfare of their own husband. Sati, for example, because she was not invited, she was the daughter of Daksha, and Daksha was also a very well-renowned person, and she was the wife of Shiva. And because she wasn't her father did not like her husband, so he did not invite both of them into a yagya that he was doing, let's say a party that he threw, and because of which she had a dialogue with her husband saying that, well, anyways, he is my father, I will still go. When she goes over there, even though Shiva had asked her not to, or had advised her not to, not asked, advised her not to, that's when she goes. Still she goes. She sees that her husband is getting kind of insulted over there, and she self-emulates, like she puts fire on herself. So that is one story. The second story is that of Savitri. Savitri, who is her husband has a limited life, and she gets married to this person knowing that he has a limited life. Yama comes when his life is over, when the husband's life is over, and wants to take away this person's life as has been destined. Savitri follows Yama and ensures that Yama gives back her husband's life. So these are the two stories that we know of in this moment. What are those details which are not discussed often? Because with these stories, expectations are put on the women here in India that be like Sati, be like Savitri, look what they did for their husband. In fact, in the earlier times, there was also a tradition of emulating women whose husband had died, giving the example of Sati, that see, now that your husband has died, you are of no use, or let's say you are open to the world, so emulate yourself just as Sati did and sacrifice for the life of your husband. And such traditions were here. But then again, I want you to come back to the real message of these stories, because none of these stories are just like that. That's not the reason why there is an ancient tradition of telling these stories. Now here is the thing. Please reflect upon the truth of how Sati and Savitri were. These women were the women who got married to who they wanted to get married to. Their husbands weren't forced upon them. They truly, absolutely loved their husband. Sati chose her husband. Savitri chose her husband. Savitri knew that her husband is going to die after a limited period of time, and still she got married because she loved him. So all of these acts that they are doing, they were doing out of love and not out of being forced. They weren't doing because they weren't strong, or they did not have their own mind, or they did not have their own thought process. They were getting into it knowingly, and they were doing these acts knowingly. Okay, nobody was forcing them to do that the way it happens right now, where women are forced to get married to men, or in fact at times, it's not like a man bashing thing. Men are also forced to get married, where there is this entire, I would say, एक तरीके से एक create किया हुआ है, like marriage को हवा बनाया हुआ है. Marriage has been created as if you have to get married at this time, and then when they do get married, which is actually a forceful marriage, then they are advised, the women especially are advised to follow certain traditions. Now here I want to say that there was an entire dialogue which happened between Sati and Shiva, where she said that why she wants to go to her father's yagya, and Shiva said why she shouldn't. But Shiva was not forcing her to do something or not do something. Shiva in fact was a very, very dedicated husband. When Sati died, when Sati self-emulated, Shiva was the one who got so raged that he came to Daksha's yagya and he destroyed everything. He cut Daksha's head that was the kind of to and fro which was happening between these two people, between Sati and Shiva. And when it comes to Savitri, do you know that Savitri, Yama just did not give a boon randomly to Savitri that go, I give back your husband. No, Savitri followed Yama on his path while Yama was taking the life of her husband, and she won Yama back by her wit and by her तर्क जिसे कहते हैं ना, संवाद विवाद. Eventually out of her intelligence is why Yama had to give back her husband, and not because she was saying, oh, I sacrifice myself, take my life also. It was not because of that. So I just want all of these concepts to be very clear in the minds of all of us, because none of these women did what they did because they were forced to, or because they were women, or because they should have, or you understand the point that I'm trying to make. They did it because they wanted to. So what we do is that we often forget the real message which wants to come out of these stories. Basically, these stories are trying to tell us that these ancient women, they were very, very self-actualized. They were wise. They knew what shit they were getting into. They weren't forced. In fact, our ancient culture has the pratha, has the tradition of this thing, what is Swayamvar. Now, what is Swayamvar? Swayamvar is basically where men line up wanting to get married to a particular woman, and they have getting married to one woman. So a woman, and they have to prove themselves by their might, by their wisdom, by their by what do they bring to the marriage, and not just for the woman but also for the entire kingdom. And only when they prove themselves is even after that, it is the woman's choice. Out of that Swayamvar, who do they get married to? So men line up, and once they have proven themselves, if the woman thinks or feels that that this man deserves, this man's kingdom deserves her, is when she would put the har around, or the garland around, this particular man. That's the tradition, that's the history that we all belong to. Somewhere down the line we forgot, somewhere down the line we were told it in a totally different manner, कि देखो सती भी तो करती है तो तुम भी करो, और सावित्री ने ये किया तो तुम भी करो. But please, let's just go to the real essence of these women and then make these decisions in our life. Okay, so in fact it's very interesting, because a long time back I asked somebody who considered themselves to be very learned, somebody who considered themselves to be all knowing. When I discussed this, they were like, what is it that they said, that ज़्यादा बोलती हो तुम, which means that you speak a lot. That's true, but I hope that I've made the point that I was trying to make. This is the message that I wanted to give to you all. I hope you've understood it. Please share this message with other people who you know of also. You can share this through the, please invite your friends so that they also know this story. I will be posting this on IGTV as well, and I will be posting it on YouTube channel as well. So my YouTube channel's name is Neha Goyal Shreem Reading, NEHAAGOYAL, Shreem Reading, SHREEM. Shreem is the auspicious Bija mantra of Ma Lakshmi, which means auspiciousness in all aspects of our life. That's the reason why I kept my business's name like this. So even when you are saying Neha Goyal Shreem Reading, or Shreem Readings is what I call the work that I do, which is tarot, numerology, astrology readings, and transformation coaching sessions. So yeah, and then these days I also have a double festive discount going on all my readings and consultations. If you want to avail it, please let me know. It's a discount like never before, and it's going to be on the entire festive season. So yes, you have time. I'm not saying that you don't have time. If you're prepared for it, just let me know, give me a DM, and we'll speak about it. And for everybody who's just joining in, please watch this video. It's very interesting, and it's a message which has come to me from, it's a very interesting message, so just watch it. Okay, I will see you all soon.